Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Unobtained. I have been doing a lot of work off camera in between episodes on the base stuff. Check it out, we got a greenhouse now. So the plan is to put a river above this glass here, which I think would look really cool. And anyways, yeah, that's kind of all I did. I did a little bit of tidying up around the base, and I worked on that right there. I started building up the structure, but not so sure about it. And here's the coolest addition, an elevator. Okay, so here we go down here. We lose a lot of health when we go down, but to go up, you just do this. Look at that. It's so good. It's going to help with a lot of things now. Anyways, today's episode is going to be about iron golems and villagers. So I spent a little bit of time duplicating villager eggs. And yeah, we're going to build an iron farm. And I'm actually not sure about the iron farm mechanics currently, but I think they stay pretty similar throughout these early versions up until probably even 1.12 really. Just the basic mechanics at least. So we're going to try doing that. And one other thing we're going to do today is hopefully start a villager outpost. So yeah. So I was going to build this iron farm out in our mushroom island, but one thing about playing in these older versions is getting around is a lot more of an issue. And it just takes longer to get around. So that's why I'm building it near to our area here. And you know, I feel like we might as well just populate the spawn area or our base area here until we finally get something set up as terms of better nether transport or eventually elytra, which will help us get around much quicker. Anyways, that's why I'm building this here. I'm thinking we can decorate the bottom of it in some way. I don't know. This version, 12W08A, spawns iron golems at a much higher rate. And yeah, this is because iron golems were implemented in this is the first time they've been implemented. And, you know, they were OP. So they got nerfed in the next snapshot. But if we take advantage of it now, we can get really, really high rates on a pretty easy to build farm. So that is what we're doing. The part you've all been waiting for, the practical use of spawn eggs, part 1. So yeah guys, if you are new to this series, I got these spawn eggs in 11W49A, and now we can finally use them for something really cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to encase the top here in glass. Then we're going to go ahead and spawn in 1, 2, 3, 4 villagers. There we go. And yeah, this is our iron farm. So once we get all, I think, what is there, 16 villagers in, we're going to start seeing a lot of iron golem spawn, because in this version, the iron golem spawn rates are broken. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Make sure everything's covered up so they can't get hurt or anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Oh my goodness, we got an iron golem. Oh man. Yeah, so that is what this is all about. Getting these iron golems. He's gonna fall down and he's gonna be at the very bottom, which is awesome. But yeah. And you can see another one. As you can see, the rates are a little bit broken. Reminds me of the 114 iron golem spawn rates. So let's go ahead and check out the stuff below. I'm gonna jump off over on this side, I think. Woohoo! And as you can see, we got golems back here. Look at that. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna get away from the creepers. But yeah, that is one of the practical uses of spawn eggs. There's plenty more to be discovered later on in this series. Alrighty guys, so after a bit of work, I set up a killing chamber here, and you can already see just the sheer amount of iron this thing creates in a short amount of time. It's only been a few minutes since I went back to my base and cleared out my inventory and came back here to record this clip, and let's see how much we got. 64 and 57, basically 2 stacks of iron in like 3 minutes. That's crazy. So that's what happens when you build an iron farm in 12W08A. The iron farm rates are a little bit bonkers. Man, the museum needs something in front of it, right? So I started mining out this hill here, as you can see, and I started putting in these little decorations, and I'd like to actually work on the front section of the museum because it needs a cool entrance and it doesn't have one right now. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. So I'm thinking about putting a pathway right here, which I think would look really nice. Alright guys, so I've done a bit of hedge trimming here, and you can see I've started to make a little garden out front here, and I think it looks really good. For the blocks we have and the flowers we have access to, it's very colorful and nice and green. And yeah, we have this nice plaza entrance, which is really cool. I think the view from like right here is kind of cool. Plus, if you go through here, you get a really nice cinematic entrance, which I think looks awesome. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the entrance. Guys, my heart is broken, okay? So I was building up this side and I finally finished it, and then I was just doing this top layer here, and then I noticed that this goes back 3 more blocks than this side. How did I make such a big error and not notice until now? Okay, like look at this. See how this one lines up with this log, and then this one is just like here. What? I'm actually so confused about how I would make such a large mistake. So yeah, basically what we're gonna have to do here is move this wall back, and move this whole spawner room back. The only reason I'm moving the spawner room back is because that's easy to move, whereas these I cannot move. So I'm just gonna move this side back, and yeah, we're gonna actually make sure everything's lined up properly. That just breaks my heart though, just so much. I'm so sad about it. I don't know why, but I just made that error. Anyways, yeah, the museum is coming along. We're starting to actually get a facade up, which is great. I am proud once again to say that symmetry is now part of the museum. Woohoo! I also moved the spawn egg room in and redecorated it to be a bit more interesting. I put upper slabs here. I don't know, we'll see how it lasts. Let me know any ideas for this room. Anyways, guys, let's go back to the base, and I want to talk to you guys about the return of AfterLife SMP. Yeah, I know, cross-pollinating the old series, but I'm trying something very new over there, so if you are interested in a new style of Minecraft content, check it out. Anyways, back to Unobtained. So, what we're going to do for the rest of today's episode is we're going to work on a pathway up there, right? So, the pathway that I'm thinking about doing, there's 2 designs that I want to try. So one is gravel and cobble, which is pretty much the most bare bones path you get. And the other path design I want to try is with some cobblestone slabs, and I want to see what you guys think of either one. It's just an interesting idea for pathways, and I need to do something for the rest of this episode. Alright, so I'm thinking we're going to start the pathway, of course, from our elevator here. And I'd like to, first of all, connect this here to this here, okay? So we're going to try the cobblestone path here, and I'm going to see what you guys think. So the way that this works is we're going to have some sort of cobblestone kind of overlay that's, I guess, too wide at this point. And then on the sides we have cobblestone blocks. So it's like a cobblestone highway of some kind. And we're going to bring it over like this. And of course, when we make a change, we're going to remove this cobblestone. Alright, so let me know what you think of path number 1. This is what this is going to go by, path number 1. It's a different style, but I think it's something. I'm actually going to do that and that. Okay. Now the next path we're going to do is the gravel path, and we're going to do that from A to B to that house over there. And this is going to be path number 2, and I want you guys to tell me what you think of the 2 different ones. So let me build it up, and I'll be right back. Which looks like this. Yeah, so they're both very generic paths, and they need some improvement, but I want to know which one you guys think I should carry throughout the world. I personally like this one better. This one is just different, so I figured I'd include it to see what you guys think. And of course, if you have any adjustments, let me know. And I'm thinking this might be better if it was 3 wide, actually. So I'm going to change that really fast. But yeah, let me know, because I want to know what you guys think. Anyways, that's going to do it for today's episode. I'm sorry for this one taking longer. I just got caught up with some other stuff, both YouTube-wise and IRL-wise. So yeah, sorry about that, but I will make sure to keep these videos coming for you. And yeah, in the meantime, have a good day and get some unattainables. Bye bye.